it's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Oaken Thrills, created by Coaster Creations, who is an amazing content creator, very much like Corvus, how he does the speed builds. I'll make sure to leave his link down below, it'll be on the top corner right now as well. Highly recommend going and subbing to him for some incredible speed builds with some really nice ambient music over the top as well, at the same time as he does them. Now, this is the third park in his chain of Oaken parks, but for some reason I didn't do the second. I'm not sure why, not sure what happened there. So I did Oaken Park, I didn't do Oaken Falls, but today I'm doing Oaken Thrills. No idea what happened there, so apologies about that. Now, there is a really long description for this, but I'm just going to summarise it quite quickly. So it says, welcome to Oaken Thrills, the biggest and best themed instalment in the Oaken franchise. Explore 3 themed areas, the Pirate Port, the Western Town, and the futuristic Paradise Ether. This park is my first attempt at actually theming a park instead of just going down the generic scenery and realism route. And then he just says how he did the coasters using the 4-metre method, how the park goes over the percentage counter, and then just giving a couple of shout outs to various workshop items that he used, including to one to me because he used my disabled parking spaces. So yeah, really excited to get into this park. It's beautiful just from these overshots alone. So without further ado, let's hop in and have a look around, shall we? Right, so here we are in the park. Now, the guests come in this entrance tunnel down here, but I don't think I'm going to use that one. I think what we're going to do today is we'll start up in this top left corner where you would arrive if you were arriving by car, because I almost feel that this is supposed to be the true entrance. So let's zoom down here. We've got a road sign there. What have we got? So we've got Wild Winds, which was with Michael from M&J Games' last park. Got Eden Gardens. Oh, thank you ever so much for the shout out there. We've got Oaken Park, which is the one that I spotlighted well over a year ago now. And then Oaken Hills. Oh, it was Oaken Hills, I'm sorry. Not Oaken Falls. Apologies. I was saying Oaken Falls in the description. It was Oaken Hills. And that is the one that I didn't spotlight. Now, I've had a look on your workshop coaster and I couldn't even see that park to download it to see if I had spotlighted it or not. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but we missed a park out, so oh well, we'll come on to your newest one. So we'll follow this road layout just down here. Always love road layouts. I say it all the time how much I love this outside of the park stuff. Love what you've done with this fence here. So the don't die fencing, then with the wooden beam at the bottom, wooden plank across the bottom, and then we've got the brick pillars. That's a great custom wall. I love that. Simple, effective, but looks really realistic. And then we've got Oaken Thrills custom font using basic shapes. Really like that. We've got the turnstiles there, we've got the ticket booths. Now, I did see a lot of this being built in a speed build that you were doing on YouTube. You haven't done one for a while. Hopefully you will be back soon doing them, because there was something really therapeutic about your videos. I loved just sitting watching your speed builds with the music. There was no talking, just speed build, just music, and really nice videos. As I said in the intro, very much like Corvus with his original videos, how he just used to do time-lapse speed builds with the music. It's a shame that you couldn't get any cars, but I do understand that you did run out of percentage. This park, I believe, is about 115%, so you did use the glitch in this park already. Well, great road layout. Lots of parking. We've got coach lay-by parking just there. We've got the disabled parking bays. Those are the ones that I created for Oasis Falls. So thank you ever so much for using them. They are on the workshop, should anybody wish to use them. And then we've got the entrance tunnel just down here. We've got some buggy hires just to take you into the park should you not wish to walk there. You've even put room on the back as well. Oh, I was going to say there may be room on the back there just should you need to put any wheelchairs or anything like that. But I'm not sure there is, because that's actually a seat. It's a nice build. I like that. I like the little golf buggy. Love this little custom roof just with the wooden beams, logs. Scaffolding support. That's the one. I couldn't remember what it was called. That's the one. And then we've got some more custom fencing. This is a big piece count coming all the way down here using the cables as a fence piece. Gives a great effect, but it's a huge piece count. You got a long walk all the way down to the Imagination Hotel. Imagination Hotel because there's nothing in it. So you have to suspend your disbelief and use your imagination. You've even done all the supports around the back, all the wiring, connecting everything up to the lights. That's so much attention to detail, thinking about how everything works. You've got all the ventilation systems, you've got the bins, you've got the fire escape. Really thinking about the practicality and the realism of it and how it would function. That's amazing. And a beautiful build. Really nice hotel. Looks very fancy. And of course you've got the theme park right next to you. Oh, that's fantastic. What a build. Yeah, love that. And then you've even got more parking just around the back. You'd imagine this would be where the staff parking is or something like that. And then we've just got some more buildings here. Maybe these are the offices or HR or something. Staff training, potentially. Just the infrastructure of the park. And then you've got a water filtration system just on the outside. Just thinking of the water rides that are inside the park. So just keeping that clean. You've even put a little ladder there going down for an access point. Very Moomin-esque doing this kind of stuff on the outside of your park. Love this. You've got the little red lights here because the doors are shut. You've got the ventilation all going down the side. The lights again connected all with the cables. This is top work. The type of stuff you don't always see on console either. And then we've just got the forklift truck just down here. Now, on the description, you gave a shout out to the creator of the forklift truck. I'm not convinced that you got the right person. I believe that is Brivades who created that. I'm convinced that that is Brivade's fork truck. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe the other person took it and uploaded it as theirs. Or maybe it is just that they're very, very similar. So if it is that I have just given the wrong credit, then I do apologise. But it looks very similar to Brivade's forklift truck. Because I know that he did an amazing one like that. But yeah, I love all the outside of this park coaster. Absolutely love it. What's this down here? Oh, we've got a photo booth just at the side there. It looks like you could just jump into the park there. I maybe would have put some fencing just going down just to prevent people from hopping the fence. See, I'm thinking too realistically now. I'm thinking about Planco guests like trying to sneak into the park. We've got the blue badge holders only. That was part of the blueprint that I had on the workshop. And let's go down to where the guests would actually come into the park. Have we missed anything on the outside before we get into the park? That is not what I want to do, is go missing things. Such an expansive car park. No, I don't believe we have. Don't believe we have. I can see why this park is 115%. Just because the amount of pathing that must be there, and then you've got all the buildings on the outside. It's going to be a big piece count, this park. But let's hop into the actual park, shall we? Let's come down here. I'm getting very much Michael from M&J Games vibes as well with this park. Just how wide and expansive it is. I love it. It feels very American. We don't really have parks like this in the UK. Parks that are this wide and expansive. It feels very American, this does. I might even be wrong in saying that, if I'm being honest. I've never been to America, so I don't know. But that's the vibes that I'm getting. I'm saying vibes a lot today. Vibe. I'm not sure what's going on. It's my word of the day. Vibe. So we've got the turnstiles just here. I believe they are Michael's turnstiles. I believe. See you soon. We aren't going yet. We've only just got here. We're not going anywhere yet. Right. And let's come through. Now, whilst I was elevated a second ago, I should have kind of worked out which way we're going to go. Which way shall we do this? I think we'll go up and around there, around, into there, and down back round here. Yeah, which means that we'll end on this coaster over here. Yeah, we'll do that. There you go, sorted. Right. So we've got the toilet blocks just over here. Oh, we've got some custom toilets. An H99 vibe. I love that. Love that little hand sanitizers and everything that you've got in there. You've got some pipes going across the back. You've got a fire extinguisher there as well. Yeah, really nice little toilet blocks. Really cute and quaint. We've got the shops in here. Oh, we've got a full-blown kitchen in here. Got some vending machines. We've got a full working kitchen with all the hobs and everything. There's not any seating in here though. That's the only critique I've got. You've got all this stuff here, but then nowhere to sit with it. But you've got a couple of benches out here, but that's it. There's not really anywhere to sit there. Maybe would have liked to have seen just a little bit of a food court area around here as well. Well, that is nitpicking. Don't get me wrong, that is really nitpicking for the sake of it, so apologies. Oh, I love this design that you've done on the floor. Oh, that's fantastic. And we have swing. Oh, there's another design there. And another, hang on. Oh, that's really cool. Really nice. Yeah, I like that. Right, and let's come through to the based area ether. Look at this coaster inversion that we've got here. That looks amazing. And I love this entrance that you've done, just with the water shooting up through the middle. We've got another custom font again. Oh, this is brilliant. Got the cable cars entrance just there. Shall we stand and watch the coaster come past? It's just working its way up now. I feel like we should just have a watch of it as we're down here. It'd be rude not to. So it's going to come out there. Oh, this looks fantastic. The lovely smooth inversion. Okay, I'm looking forward to go on that. That looks absolutely amazing. You've separated the path off just at the side here. Don't always see that. Again, another nice little touch. It really does feel like I'm looking at a Michael Park. And I mean that in a really positive way. That's high praise when I think I'm looking at a Michael Park. Because it's no secret how highly I rate Michael. Oh! So, M&J Games, Speak of the Devil, Nerd Chat Show, Moomin Little Socks, me! Camera Work, Planet Plipcam, Silverette, Mitzi. That is not one I'm familiar with, I apologise. That's unusual for me to not know who somebody is. Yeah, sorry about that. And then Tommy CM. Shareholders. Oh, we're shareholders. And then we have Web Gaming, Corey, NH99, SVW, Alvarez, Jan BK, Coaster Creation TV, Bainef, Insomniac, and Chip. So, yeah, I know all of them. It was literally just that one name that I didn't know. So, if that person is watching, I'm really, really sorry. Reach out, say hello to me. I'd love to get to know you. So the next time that I see your name, I'll know who you are. I love the shadow on the floor. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not intentional. That's just a happy accident. And obviously the shadow would move as the day goes on. But still, I still like it. It's the small things, alright? Small things. Right, and let's go round to this actual ride, shall we? So we have Drop, which would be the drop tower. One would assume... Oh, no, hang on. No, that is not the drop tower. That's the drop tower cube. So, Drop is the ride. So, let's have a look up here then. I like how you've hidden the supports just with the fencing going around. Maybe just a little bit more safety again around here. But once again, I know that you ran out of percentage. So, these are little things that I'm pretty sure you would have done if you had the percentage to do so. Got a nice station build, very modern. And let's have a look at the stats for drop. We've got a transfer track just back there. So drop, it's not green across the board. G-force is really nice though. So first ride, let's do it. Enjoy everyone. What an incredible first ride of the park. I love that. Really, really smooth. Great layout. Nice interaction with all the queue line, how it's going over and around under the queue path. I just like the fact that you can see this ride from most of the park. So even before you get into the park, you can see this building, the anticipation. As you're walking into the area, it's very domineering in the sightline, and it's worked really well. It's domineering, but not overbearing. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant first ride. Really enjoyed it. And then, of course, we've got the transfer track down here as well. Thinking of the realism. We've got another forklift truck just down there. Yeah, great job. Love that. So let's hop out the exit. And just before we leave this area, I did just notice a second ago that I did miss one little thing down here. We've just got a music stage just around here. So when you've got events on, you've even got the benches there for people who want to sit and watch. You've got the kiddie shows maybe. That looks like where they would do the kids shows. And you've even got the show times written there. I love that. Right, so let's carry on around the park. So we leave Ether. And let's walk up around here. Nice use of paint tool. Just tactful around here. Love to see it. Me and my paint tool. You know what I'm like. I like how you've got coverings. I mean, I say coverings. It's not going to do a lot. If it rains, it's not going to keep them vending machines very dry. But I like that you made an effort. We've got a block of toilets just down here. And then we've got the other end of the cable cars. The cable cars don't really take you that far around the park. It seems to be more of a scenic route coming up and over the lake. So if we just follow it round, it's supposed to be more of an experience as opposed to a means to get around the park. Certainly that's how it appears, because the two stations don't appear that far apart, really. So just beautiful sight lines just as you come around, especially as you come down over here. Look at the shot that it gives you here. That's beautiful. And then this just brings you straight back down where we were at the start of Ether. So let's work our way back over here. Past the carousel, past the flat ride. And let's come around here. Maybe would have liked to have seen a little bit more bushes and things around the path, because it does just seem to end. But again, I know that you ran out of percentage. So I need to stop saying I would like to have seen that, I would like to have seen that. You didn't have a choice. And I'm pretty sure you would have done a lot more decorating were you able to if you hadn't run out of percentage. So I need to stop saying I want to see things when I know that you can't, because that's not fair. Maybe next time just go a little bit small. Maybe even just get rid of one flat ride. Just so, I mean, one flat ride is 1%, and that's a couple of hundred trees or bushes. So maybe just sacrifice a flat ride somewhere, just so you can do more somewhere else. I would always rather see a 100% finished park with you 100% happy with every detail that you've done, rather than I've done what I can but ran out of percentage. If that makes sense. If you're, I believe that if you're getting to a point where, okay, that's going to have to do because I can't build any more, then you've overdone something somewhere else. And really, that's when you need to start thinking about potentially sacrificing something so you can 100% finish. Does that make sense? I hope so. Either that or I'm being very, very critical. So, what have we got up here? So, got the sheriff building just up here. Is this just supposed to be a bit of a facade, really? Maybe that's supposed to be shops or something. Maybe that is a facade. Maybe it's like it's supposed to be staff rooms or something like that. We've got a boomerang coaster just down here. Love the design around here. This feels like Little Rock Ridge or something. Showdown. I really like this. I love the feel of this area. It feels very western. Really very different from everything else that we've looked at so far. And an amazing station as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Now, with it just being a boomerang, I don't think we'll go on it. We'll have a quick look around it, but we don't need to go on it. We've all been on boomerangs. We've all been on these before. We know what they do. It's going to be no different from any other one that we've done before. I like that you've used the mud underneath and then the weeds and vines coming through. That gives a really nice effect. Yeah, that's really nicely done. Especially with all the weeds and the vines that are all coming. The unkempt look of it. Yeah, fantastic. Really like that. Love the theming. Let's walk down the exit down here. And let's come back around here past the on-ride photos. So we've got another flat ride just in front of us. I'm just going to have a quick zoom out a second. Let's just very quickly have a look at that, and then we can then just come around here and then worry about not missing anything. So we've got the bungee just over here, custom made. I'd love to see stuff like this in Planet Coaster 2, like leaning more into them little attractions like the bungee, like climbing frames, anything along them lines. I would love to see more of that. We've got an assault course, adventure trail. You know we've got to do it. Up and over. These people are just walking through it. I feel like you're cheating, guys. Not gonna lie, you're cheating. And then up and over here. And then down. Why do I always have to do this? I don't know. I can't help it. Can't help it. There we go. We did it. There you go. I'm happy now. There you go. We can carry on the spotlight. Now I've had my fun. Now I've been to play. So we've got another flat ride just here. Like how you've got all the lockers around it. I like... Do you know what? Even though that's smack bang in the middle of a pathway, it works. It doesn't look too obtuse, just sat there in the middle of a pathway. It doesn't look out of place. It looks quite naturally integrated. And it looks like if they ever needed to get rid of that, they would be able to replace it with another attraction quite easily. So yeah, I really like that. We've got the little playground here. Now, I believe this was by Jan BK. I believe that was. We've got a basketball over here. So we've also got some midway games around the park, making it feel just more, that little bit more real. You do have these midway games. Oh, hang on. We've got a rope course up here. Right, we can't go that way. That's just up the backstage area where we were looking at earlier on. And then we've got an adventure area just up there. Let's just very quickly have a look around here first. I like the decoration around here. I really like that. Right, let's come up here. We've got the aeroplane. We've got another Midway game. And then we've got the assault course here. And this one was by Tommy P. Nicely integrated into the park. And we need to come down here. Here we go. Whee! There we go. I am such a child. I cannot help it. I seriously cannot help myself. One day I'm going to grow up. I'm not sure when, but one day I will. I got another block of toilets. I really like this park. It feels so authentic. It feels so real. It feels like a genuine place that you would go to. Because it's got everything that you would expect. It's got the nothing too big and extravagant ride-wise. It's got the flat rides just dotted around all over the place. It's got all the food and drink just where it needs to. It's got all the backstage areas. It's got the Midway games. It's got the little attractions like the bungee. It feels proper. It feels like a real functioning park. And that is so difficult to achieve sometimes. But I believe you've really nailed that with this park. Now, I didn't realise that was a one-way system, and I couldn't get any other way. So, we could have looked at this later on, but oh well, never mind, we've done it now. Just roll with it. Right, what is this building? Forgot. Ah, so this was... Right, so that's for the bungee. So you've got the ride photos. Would it be ride photos? It's not ride photos, is it? Just photos of being on the bungee. But that's where you would sign up to go on that. And then as we come down here, this is one of the things that really stood out in this park. When I was getting the cinematic shots earlier on, was just how wide and expansive the park feels. It feels so open. And I don't know. I don't even know how to fully explain it. Like, it's not claustrophobic in any way, shape or form. It feels wide and expansive. And even on a busy day, you get the feeling that it wouldn't feel too busy because people would be able to spread out quite nicely. And I really like that element. We've got all these flat rides, just all nicely themed around here. We've got the log flume just as we come down here. Got a little backstage area just to access the log flume there. You can just stand here and just watch it go around. Got all the shops. Oh, these are the busy shops. Wow. These are where all the guests are. I wonder why all the guests are on this half of the park as opposed to the other. That's a bit strange. Right. Have I missed anything? It's so wide and so expansive that I'm concerned I'm missing things. Right. Is that the queue line for that ride? No, that's the exit for that ride. That's the exit. So, this is where the log flume is over here. So let's go on the log flume while we're here. You would think that this wouldn't be a park that you could easily get lost in. But because it's so wide and expansive, it's almost deceptive in its layout. So I was looking at it thinking this is going to be a really easy park to spotlight. I'm not going to get lost here because it's so wide. But if anything, it's actually quite tricky because I'm concerned that I'm going to miss things. So I keep having to zoom in and out to make sure that I don't. Right, 45-minute wait. Well, we don't wait with these peasants. We are VIP, of course. We're a shareholder. We're a shareholder of this park, so we don't queue. I queue for no man. Right. And let's go for a ride on the log flume, shall we? I love that little log flume. That was ace. I really enjoyed that. Nice little layout. Not too long. It was the perfect duration. Nicely themed around it as well. Just the one big drop. Yeah, I mean, what more can you ask for? To be honest, I think it did everything that it needed to. Great job. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, really, really nice. I like this that you've done on the roof. Just with the ventilation system on top of there. Have you done? You've probably done that on other buildings around the park. I just hadn't noticed it until I had an elevated shot there. But yeah, really nice log flume. Enjoyed that. Let's come back down here. So we've only got the one coaster left, which has surprised me. I thought this spotlight was going to take a lot longer than it actually has done. I was expecting this to be a long one, but no, I think it's actually been a little bit deceptive. It's been a lot shorter than I originally thought. We've got a little playground here. What's going on over here? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, anyway. It looks like they're shooting over the top of them. It looks like they're having a phone party or something. We're just gonna carry on. We didn't see a thing. Just carry on walking. No one saw a thing. So we have the Blackbeard's Curse. I love that name. Love that. And I love the shot that you can see of the coaster just in the background. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm not going to go on it yet, though. I'm going to come back to that in a second. I'll come back to that in a minute. We've got the Blackpool, beautiful flat ride skin. I love how it goes so close to them buildings. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, the reason I'm not going on that coaster is we've just got a couple of little things just to look at, and then we'll finish the spotlight with that. So we've got Winner Minion down here. The minions are from Tommy P. I know that one. So we've just got all these Midway games down here. And then we come down to the final shop, so the trading shop. And I know that a lot of the items in here were also from Tommy P as well, because you did give credit in the description. But a really nice little trading shop just before you exit the park. Nice placement. You have this just as you enter and exit the park. Great job. And then you've got the pushchair rental there, and those are Michael from M&J Games' pushchairs. At least you called them pushchairs and not strollers. So I'm happy. Right, and let's go over towards Blackbeard's Curse, which looks amazing. Look at that. To me, this is most likely the main attraction of the park. You would think, or certainly the newest attraction of the park. Love this queue line. Love this queue line. Two cutlasses. Hang on, is there any other references? Have I just missed things? Have I been coming around because I was coming down too quick? No, okay. Just making sure. Oh, tight squeeze. Wow, long queue line. This is a busy ride. Busy ride. But if it's the newest attraction in the park, you could see why. You got a really nice little station. Love that. Right, so let's have a look at the stats for this one. So it's not green across the board, but that doesn't always matter. The G-force is absolutely fine. So final ride, let's do it. Enjoy. That was awesome. What a compact ride that is. The fact that you've managed to get that so compact and intertwining with itself, and the fact that the G-forces are still at a reasonable limit. Yeah, amazing job. Great final ride of the Spotlight to go on. I thoroughly enjoyed that. But there we go. There is the whole park already. What is that? I had never actually looked at that. Just a nice little circular design here. Nothing in particular. Just something nice and unique and different. Right, what we need to do is we need to have a look at this park at night. So let's just zoom up here very quickly and let's just swap it to night. So we've got some nice lighting around the park as well. It doesn't look anything too excessive. Certainly around the car park, most of the lighting is just coming from the buses that are there. There's not really that much lighting, certainly around the car park spaces. All the hotels lit up nice. I like how the Imagination Hotel is just tactfully lit up blue. That's a nice fact. And then we've got the ether area that's got that very nice light blue tint. Yeah, that's a lovely effect. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on with the lighting, really. I kind of get the feeling that it's not supposed to be a nighttime park. This doesn't have nighttime events, so it wouldn't need to have loads of lighting. And again, you've run out of percentage. So, but yeah, what a great park. Really big step up from the last one that I looked at, Oaken Park, which, like I said, was over a year ago. I really did get Michael vibes from this park, which I mean in the highest form of flattery I can muster. The highest form of flattery I can muster. That's completely the wrong terminology. That's not what I mean. The highest form of flattery I can give you. There you go. That sounds better. Now the thing is, when I make these mistakes, I could very, very easily just go back and edit them out. But I'm like, nah, I don't want to now. But there we go, everybody. There is Oaken Thrills. Hopefully you've all enjoyed this park as well. Let me know down below in the comments what you all think of this one. If you would like to have your park spotlighted, then my Discord link will be down below, where you're able to request a spotlight yourself as well. Also, there's some amazing people in there, lots of people that you will recognise, including Michael and Jasmine, who I've been mentioning a lot this video. But there we go, there was Oaken Thrills. So I'll be back in a couple of days for more Planet Coaster content. Don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe on the video. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, everybody!